You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dewan B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door. Today. Has hip-hop hoarded itself to the Democratic Party for nigga trinkets while throwing the rest of us under the bus? Like Jerome Bettis coming between the center and the guard on a power right play with the Pittsburgh Steelers down the middle. Are we going to be Brian Bosworth and get run over like Bo Jackson did Brian Bosworth? Or are we going to be like Ray Lewis and stuff them hoes at the goal line? That is up to us. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank y'all, chat room, for joining. What is a hip-hop Democrat? Let's get right into it. A hip-hop Democrat. Hold on, let me get my preaching music. What preaching song? I got some other songs I got to put on here. But for right now, I'm going to play this. Oh, yeah, I'm playing this preaching song. What is a hip-hop Democrat? A hip-hop Democrat are these people that's been going around the last few years throwing it all on the line for the Democrat Party. Sans anything they said in their careers growing up in music. Now, LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg, MC Lyte, these have never been the most political artists when they were in their prime. But you have other artists like, what's his name? Common. That boy Common has become the Democrats' boy. Y'all been seeing that? Now you got Snoop jumping in, talking about, because it happens a few ways. You have to. It's a couple ways. Y'all might be asking why is Snoop on here, and I love Snoop. And don't get me wrong, I like everybody on this list. This is like we gotta be mature enough to still be able to like an artist and criticize what they don't do well or what they're wrong. Snoop is one of my favorite all-time artists. I can't go more than a week without putting something Snoop on in my car. Shit. If I go more than 2 weeks without playing something Snoop, it's because my mind's just somewhere else. And it's still gonna be that way. Whether it be the East Siders, 213, Snoop, himself directly, Ego Tripping, the Bush album with Pharrell, nigga. My favorite album is The Last Meal, when he went down with No Limit. That's actually my favorite Snoop album, is The Last Meal. But they come at you in a few different ways. One way being right down the middle, saying vote blue no matter who. And then the way Snoop did it was, let's get into what Snoop did, and then we're going to go into the few other people. And again, I ain't got no issue with Snoop. Snoop is always going to be one of my favorite rappers. When this is over with, it's a 99% chance I'm going to play some Long Beach to Brick City, you know, Snoop and Redman. I'm gonna play some Blue Carpet Treatment. I guarantee goddamn to you. But with that being said, Snoop, you got to come on down here for correction, my brother. You part of the community. So this is what I'm talking about with Snoop. So this is what he said.
He just don't give a fuck. I just want to say this real quick, not on the political shit. Ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers. I'm saying that to y'all. And this punk motherfucker don't care. Don't vote for that nigga. Please don't.
See, this is what I'm saying. And this is, again, Snoop, you're not political. And this is one thing that you'll see happen a lot when they're talking, when these artists are talking. The first thing they'll say is, I'm not political. Well, then, at that point, my response is, why are you talking politics then? Look, I don't want to hear you talk basketball unless you know basketball ins and outs, unless you know the difference between a zone defense and a man defense. And if you can't tell me where the short corner is, then don't talk to me about basketball. Don't talk to me about shooting guns. If I want to go to a YouTube channel and they talking about accuracy, but you only pull your gun out twice a year, I don't want to see you doing no YouTube videos about gun safety and accuracy, because that ain't what you do. If you the kind of person that can't cook, nigga, if you can't cook cereal, I don't want to hear you talking about cooking. If you burn hot dogs, what the fuck are you talking about chefing for? So if you don't understand politics, then just stay out. And that's why I'm gonna say everybody ain't gotta be political. Everybody don't have to be political. What's up, Dr. Short in the chat room? Right when I look down the chat room, I see Dr. Short. Everybody don't have to be political. Just shut the fuck up. See, this is the way that they'll do. Instead of coming down the middle saying, hey, vote for this person, they'll send you the other side of it and be like, don't vote for that. Like, and I love my man Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey. But the Democrats did the same thing with him when they had him write that song, Fuck Donald Trump, back in 2016. Allegedly. I know a little bit of the back ends of that. Allegedly, though. I'm not going to say, but allegedly when they came to him and had him write that song, Fuck Donald Trump, they'll say, they won't necessarily say, okay, because they know Kamala and Biden is trash. They know that. And they know a lot of us think that Kamala and Biden are trash. So they'll easily pay a rapper or somebody just to say, hey, don't vote for that guy. Because if you come out flat out and say, vote for Kamala, vote for Trump, the streets are going to delegitimize you. So you got Snoop coming out. Let me play the rest of this video.
Look what he do. He just don't give a fuck. Y'all honest, blue-collar, hard-working people and suffering.
That's a talking point. Somebody that right there. Y'all are honest, blue collar, hardworking people. You know who that was talking to? That was really a code at the middle American whites, who, because a lot of middle American white folks fuck with Snoop Dogg. Now, why do you think Snoop is on every goddamn commercial these days? Appreciate the super chat, Christopher Ellis. Appreciate that. But Snoop that's a talking point. That's not how Snoop Dogg talks. Y'all are honest, blue collar, hardworking people in suffering. That is a talking point. That line right there is what he got paid to say. Right there. You're right, Iron Will. A lot of Mexicans fuck with Snoop. A lot of Mexicans fuck with Snoop. Hey, Holmes. You like that Snoop Doggy Dogg, eh? I like that Snoop Doggy Dogg, eh? So that's who these people are talking to. Let's keep going.
So if he don't care about y'all, he really don't give a fuck about us. So fuck him too. And fuck everybody.
If you don't care about the blue collars, he don't care about black people too. Here we go. So now here comes the character Snoop. This isn't Calvin Brodus talking. This is the character Snoop. And fuck everybody down with Donald Trump. I said it. He still got to be the gangster. So when it comes down to it, this is the other way. This is the fire and ice way that they like to go. The fire is Roland Martin. You better vote Democrat, I'm telling you. The ice is, I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for, but just don't vote for Donald Trump. So what is this? You notice none of these rappers and none of these people are saying, hey, none of them are fostering thought. Let me give you some advice. If you guys are please, you ain't gotta listen to me. I ain't want to say I'm always right. But if I can at least, can I give y'all some advice? When people are coming to you and telling you what to think, and they're not fostering thought, you have to then ask, what is their angle? What's going on? You have to ask that question. Now, sometimes if it's a sudden death, life or death situation where immediate action is required, okay, yeah, no, you don't have time to think. In a life or death situation, someone has a gun to your head, no, you don't have time to think. Yes, it has to be yes or no. But if you ain't got a gun to your head, if you don't have a decision to make within the next 5 seconds, thought should always be fostered. When you just go around telling people that they're stupid for not doing something, what are you really saying? Are you saying you're smarter? Well, you first told me that you don't even get into politics. And there's the key right there for the listener. Why would you even listen to someone who says they're not even into what they're talking about? Yeah, Vincent, the bag must have been big, brother. Yeah. The bag must have been big. And again, I fucks with Snoop, man. Hell yeah. People be like, you shouldn't listen to this person if you don't like their politics. Fuck you. Nigga, please. You better believe when this goes off, I'm be listening to some crazy. Always up to no good. Crazy. Nigga, you better believe it. You, Snoop, I can't rock with you right here, brother. I cannot rock with you. But when this is over, I'm be listening to Oh, I'm fly, yeah. Riding in my car, and I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to a sad girl sing. I love that 213 shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. What's up, Linus? I'm gonna have Linus crowned on tomorrow. The return of Jade back to social media. Shit, we gonna be talking tomorrow right here on YouTube. Tune in for that. Oh, I'm fly, yeah. You better believe I do not fuck with you, Snoop, politically. Politically, you can kiss my black ass. If you say fuck everybody down with Donald Trump, then nigga, fuck you too, politically. Fuck you and your ponytails when it come to politics, Snoop Dogg. But when it come to music, you my nigga. And I ain't ashamed to say it. I got a whole Snoop playlist on my goddamn iTunes. That shit, nigga, that playlist is like 4 hours deep. And I don't skip a tune, nigga. You about to hear me soon as this is over with. I'm be listening to some Let's Get Blown. You know one of my favorite songs? Karen Woodard, appreciate the Cash App. Bossa Queenie, appreciate that. Appreciate the Cash App. And one of my favorite Snoop songs is Bitch, I'm gone. I'm through with you. Bitch, I'm gone. Bitch, I'm gone. I'm through with you. I knew that you was a hoe back then, and bitch, you still one now. Man, hell yeah. I told you, this is the home of the profound and the profane. In the meantime, I need y'all to go on over. I got the link right here in the chat room. Click on my link. Linus Crown has returned. She got her t-shirts for sale. The link is over in my description. Not description. It's going to be in the description after the video. But right now, I just put it in the chat. And put it in mods if you in there. Can you repost the link? Cali House Reparations hoodie. No contact, no conflict. Go right now. Go right now. And you're always welcome to go to DewanB.com. Hey, and I'm letting y'all know in November, I think I'm doing the first week of November, we're gonna have the premiere of my documentary short. It's bigger than hip hop. The Black American Music Family Tree. My documentary short. We're gonna have a live pay-per-view premiere event and question and answer. It's bigger than hip hop, nigga. The live documentary short pay-per-view question and answer event is on its way. All right? So back to what we talking about. We talking about the hip-hop Democrats. The hip-hop Democrats. I got the phone number up, and I don't even have the phone line on. Because don't call in right now. I didn't know I had the phone number up. Thank you, Star. Star has Linus Crown's site up. But yeah. But Snoop, it's interesting. Snoop has an interesting, I gotta give him, I gotta talk about Snoop a little bit more. I just had this thought. Because remember when Snoop called Gayle King a dog-faced bitch? That shit was hilarious. There has been times Snoop has tried to speak up. And each time his ass got slapped back in check by them folks. Remember he had to apologize for calling Gayle King that? It's been a few times Snoop has kind of said something and them folks kind of, you can tell they kind of got at his ass. That's why you got to know, man, ain't none of these people are, they about they check. And that gets us over to Joe Biden. I know y'all, did y'all see what he said? If you didn't, let's go into what Joe Biden said about LL Cool J when he called him a boy. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, but it's my goddamn turn to talk about it now. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, but it's my turn. Remember that song? From the Boomerang soundtrack? It's my turn to help you understand. Tell you I love you and it's my turn. All right, I'm gonna put the video up. I'm gonna stop singing and fucking y'all ears up. But listen to what Joe Biden had to say.
And two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. See, that was funny because even when white people are not old and senile, they do that on purpose as a way to slightly disrespect us, to slight us. You know, younger white men do that. So we know Joe Biden is old and senile. But I'm not going to put that 100% in old and senile category because that's how they talk to us and about us when they're completely coherent. Yeah, what's that golfer's name? Woods, Tiger, what's his name? That's an old school white inside joke on us, purposely messing our names up. Look, y'all could be forgiving and put it on him being old and senile. I'm not. Old half-dead motherfucker. Yeah, PM Don. It's my turn. So this old senile bastard, I'm not going to put this, even though he is senile, I'm not going to put this on senile. I'm going to say he was in his completely right mind. Because that's how these motherfuckers behave when they are in a completely right mind. And if somebody got a problem with me taking that point of view, you can kiss my ass too.
By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thigh.
That boy's got biceps. That boy has biceps. Sound like some slave shit to me. Remember what Farrakhan said about the NFL draft? Look at that boy run. Look at that boy jump. Biden just gave us a hot 15 seconds of how these folks talk when we ain't around. What's his name? LL J. Cool? Yeah. That boy got biceps bigger than my thighs. We talking about music. This is a hip hop 50 celebration. They talking about music. LL Cool J is an intellectual. In order to write all those songs that LL wrote, that means he is an intellectual genius. And all he could talk about is that boy's arms and thighs. That's right, Michael Jones. He's a married father with children. LL probably got grandkids by now. I'm sure he has grandkids. Yeah, LL 55 years old. And he over talking some that boy. Fuck out of here. Salute to everybody watching on Facebook. Salute to everybody watching on YouTube and on Twitter and on Twitch. And wherever the hell else you watching from. Hit the like button and please share. Please subscribe. Or don't subscribe. Either way it goes. Shit. Well, ain't no good you goddamn subscribing if you ain't gonna watch no fucking videos. So if this is a once and done video for you, salute to you too. All love either way it goes. But anyway, let's go more into Joe Biden and what he had to say.
I think he's been. And MC Lyte, both of you, thank you. Because they both have the light off on the mic, you know, you're all here to listen to the new edition. Mike Bibbins, 40 years producing music that lifts our soul.
Yep, that's what he said. Let me go back to that first 15 seconds.
And two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LL Cool J. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been.
See how they are? Look, see, as a black man, this is the reason why I got tired of going. I don't really like being around white people. Especially white men and women. We are objects to them. And I'll be around them when it comes to business, but outside of business, nah. I stopped going to open mics in my years in stand-up comedy. Because every time you go to an open mic, every time you go, I just dare you guys, go to a comedy, in your city, go to the comedy club in your city on a night that white comics are performing. I promise you, if not 90% to every comic is going to have a joke about a black dick. Not just white folks, mostly just non-black people, Mexicans, Asians. Man, I be in these open mics, man. They be like, they find a way to bring black genitalia into their comedy, and it would never be funny. They be like, yeah, I was with Melissa, and she fucked, but I was like, wow, and I fucked her so, but the hole was so big, like she was just riding a black cock before I fucked, and that's how that's a white joke. That's how they crack jokes. They'll be like, yeah, I saw Samantha, and oh my God, her mouth was big, like she just had 5 black cocks in it. And you're like, fuck, man, goddamn. Like, or then the white woman will come in like, yeah, I know, I just, Jim wanted to have sex with me, but I told him I was with a black guy, and his cock was big, and Jim, and that's how they do it. You be like, fuck. They are obsessed with our genitalia, man. They are obsessed with us physically. And that shit's creepy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you're a white person listening, man, look, y'all, I'm telling you, that shit fucking creepy. It creeps me out. It weirds me the hell out. It's weird. And I'll be like, dude, man, calm down. Y'all motherfuckers is weird. Chill. Chill. And so what that does is it leads me to MC Lyte's, explanation. And I get it, sister. I get what she's doing. At the end of the day, I get it. The president honors you. And there's a certain, here, let me be reasonable here. Let me be reasonable. As militant as we as black people can be, I understand how even though we've gone through all the way we've gone through in this country, I understand how a black person can be taken aback by being acknowledged by the president, because we have this dichotomy as black people where both things are true. Yes, this country fucked us over. Yes, it did us wrong. Yes, it marginalized us, and we want our reparations. We want everything back. But at the same time, we built this country. And I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. DeJuan Brown loves this country. I love the United States of America. This is where I was born. This is my home. If I go back on Ancestry, I can trace literal paperwork to this land going back to 1660. I ain't going nowhere else. I could always pull up my great-granddaddy's invention right here. Invented the railroad crossing on this land in 1923. And moved my family from Michigan to LA after he sold this patent. So if you get rewarded, I can understand why somebody would be so overcome with emotion that they can see past certain bullshit. Because we as black Americans, we've been having to see past white bullshit for 500 years. Yeah, 16, 18 views. So it's like we have this weird position. And we as black Americans, we can't let nobody say we crazy for that. We built this country. So there's a certain affinity and love we have for this country. English is my language. I don't speak no click language, Mobutu shit. I speak English. So I get why you would feel a certain way about it, and I get why you will be defended. I get both sides. I'm sitting there to say, so I don't ever want this video to reach back to MC Lyte or LL Cool J or even Snoop and me talking about them as people in a negative way. I get it. But I'm a person that's all about the greater good, and the greater good of us as a people. And that's my agenda and my point of view. So everybody got their own agenda. MC Lyte's agenda, she just got honored by the president. I get it. Sister. I ain't ever gonna. I can be critical of somebody or someone's statements without being critical of them as a human being. And I think we all have to reach that point at some point in our lives. And I ain't saying agree to disagree, because I think that's some passive aggressive weak ass shit too. I hate when people like, well, I just agree to disagree. No, nigga, fuck your opinion. I like mine. I agree. I think how I think, and you think how you think. I ain't got to agree to disagree. Shit. It is what it is. And then we can move on after that. I can still be cool with you and still say, fuck your opinion. You did? Well, that's me. I don't know about y'all, but I can do that. I can easily tell somebody, fuck your opinion, and still be cool with you. Because I don't I don't judge people for their opinions. I see you for who you are holistically as a human being. And we are profound and profane, and we are going to have shit that we like and dislike. There are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. I know a lot of niggas out there have been stealing my quotes lately, but that's mine. Somebody else say it, let them know. Nigga, you got that from Dewan. But anyway, let's get into what she said. I want to get into really the second paragraph. She's talking about how she, respects LL Cool J. But in regard to the recent occurrence during the Congressional Black Caucus Phoenix Awards. So notice it's Phoenix Awards, the Phoenicians. Yeah. Know your history when it comes to the Phoenix Moors, black folks, versus the Dragon Moors. The Phoenix Moors are the Phoenicians. The Phoenix Moors are the ones that brought enlightenment to Europe and also to the Americas. That's rising from the ashes. That's the Phoenix. That's why Earth and Fire, their horn section was called the Phoenix Horns. Get into that word Phoenix. You'll know a lot about yourself, black people. Anyway, they hide your history and who you are in plain sight. You want to know who you are? Just look at what they put. Look at the words that they use and what they put right in front of you. Phoenix Awards, the Phoenicians, the bearers of language and art and humanities and societies and politics. Appreciate the super chat, objectively biased. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep it objective. And I'll tell you when I'm jumping in on my personal ego shit, because I can do that too. But I'll make sure to decipher when I'm in my ego and in my shit versus when I'm being objective. But anyway, understand where the Phoenix comes from, black folks, and you'll know a lot about who you are. All right? Let's keep reading. While I do not condone any disrespect of any kind, especially to a black man we all love and hold in high regard, I must say I was actually there, and I do not believe President Biden's comments were malintended. He made a mistake I'm sure he regrets. That right there is where I have a problem. That right there is where I have my problem. Black people. We don't have to always speak up for white people when they fuck up. You know what I think will go a long way as a society? Would be if these degenerates like Joe Biden and the Rolling Stone magazine dude and all these degenerate non-black people that got something slick to say about black people. If black people, we're in a position where we don't even have to be militant. All we have to do is not defend them. Can I say that again? What if when these suspected white supremacists do white supremacist worthy things or make white supremacist worthy comments, we would do ourselves a huge favor to just be quiet. We go a long way just being quiet. Somebody thought I was a preacher. Tell him I said what's up. But we would be like, I'm somebody that speaks out, and I understand how nerve-wracking it can be. I've just gotten used to it. Before I started speaking out more and more, it was very nerve-wracking. because at the end of the day, I'm a Gemini. I'd rather not offend people. That's my number one objective. That was my number one. I won't say number one goal, but that's high on the priority list, is to not offend people. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to make people feel not welcome. As much shit as I talk, that truly is my intent. I know y'all probably back there laughing like, this nigga DeJuan full of shit. No, for real. I'd rather not hurt people. I'd rather everybody just be cool. But I understand that speaking up for myself, the way America places black people, like speaking up for myself is going to offend people. And I just had to become cool with that. It was hard for it to become cool with me. Lion's gonna say, you an Aries. You don't mind. You don't mind offending people. I don't like offending people. But all those years, I'm telling you, a lot of my political face that you guys see came from my years working with them kids, man. It really came from them years working with them kids. I got tired of seeing black kids get the short end of the stick. I get tired of seeing black people having to be quiet and subdue ourselves so other people could feel comfortable. I'm just tired of that. So I love us more than I dislike offending people. And that's what it came down to. Everyone has their own point of view, but for me, it came down to my love for us is paramount and is greater than any other fears I have regarding speaking out. So I when you see me speaking out, I'm tuning into my love vibration of black people to speak out. You hear people all the time say, they want to be feared, and fear is motivation, and fear. There are two motivations all humans have: love and fear. And some people are motivated by fear, and most people are motivated by fear and pushed by fear. I'm not. I'm pushed by love. Some things I do are pushed by fear. I'm not perfect, but it's my love for my people that makes it to where my voice can speak out the way it speaks out. And really more than my love for people, my love for right and wrong. My love for right and wrong predates my love for my people. Yeah, I said it just like that. My love for right and wrong predates my love for my people. Because I was born and raised in American society. I didn't always love my people like that. It was just, that's how I was. There was something deep down inside that was a love, but I was indoctrinated like everybody else. I would watch TV like, man, why can't these niggas ever get it right? We need to vote for the Democrats. I used to like the Democrats more than the greater good of black people. Hell yeah, 2008. Hell yeah, I like the Democrats more. A nigga had to grow and evolve. I used to believe black people were the short end of the stick. All this history I know, I had to go and figure this shit out myself. I wasn't taught none of this shit in school. I'm gonna name Reggie Edwards, the ordained minister up in here. That boy is a weed union rep and a minister. I'm not making that shit up. He will marry you and connect you with legal weed here in California. I am not lying. But that's how it is. It's my love for my people, man, that supersedes my fear of offending people. So I get it. Everybody's not going to want to be offensive. Most people aren't. Black people, we are very kind people. That's why my recommendation to black people is just be quiet. Just don't say nothing. I think we can go a long way by just when white folks like Trump and for you Republican niggas, I ain't no Republican either. Even though I don't fuck with the Democrats, don't mean I fuck with the Republicans. I'm liking the Republicans' message a little bit more than the Democrats these days. But I ain't down for either team. I'm on a team of self-empowerment, black empowerment, and whoever is speaking a political agenda that can help back that is who I'm down with for that moment in time. Not for good. So I'm saying this to say with MC Lyte, you don't have to come in and say you don't believe Biden's comments were malintended. If he made a mistake, let him come out and apologize. He said, I like that one, Dexter Robinson. He said, we need to live life like we play spades. Keep your hand to yourself. Right. We ain't gotta, man. We ain't gotta like fall on a sword for everybody all the time. God damn it. We really don't. And so I'm not here again to totally criticize MC Lyte. I get it. Caught up in the moment. This is our country. You may have had a publicist tell you to say that. But at some point, enough of us got to be like, you know what? I'm good. When are we going to reach that point as a group, as a collective, to where we be like, you know what? No. Maybe I'm not going to step out and say nothing, and maybe I'm not going to do that, but I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to help you. We could just, that will go so long. That will go so far. So back to the top. What is this? What's going on here? Why are the Democrats going so hard with this Hip Hop 50 thing? Here's my conjecture. This is my conclusion. My conclusion is this is what they're giving. This is what their offer is to black people. The Democrats don't have anything of substance to offer to us. They don't have anything tangible to offer to us. They don't want to offer us anything. So what they're doing is they're buying off our quote unquote leadership class wholesale. For black folks, the athletes and the rappers are the leadership class. Unfortunately, they been had Jay-Z. See, Jay-Z ain't enough. Jay-Z's an old school Democrat. That nigga said vote for Hillary back in 2016. That nigga, he was having dinner with goddamn Obama back in 2010. The rest of these cats are catching up. You dig what I'm saying? I got somebody saying jumping right to the Republicans. Misbehaving, you must not have heard what I said. I didn't say, I said I'm not on either team. I'm not on either team. But I tell you this, the Republicans are talking about closing that border and sending a lot of these motherfuckers back. Hell, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take the border closing and sending people back over Joe Biden saying he want to bring in 500,000 Venezuelans and give them legal work. And also, I'm living in LA where I got all these homeless black people, but Ukrainians got jobs. So yeah, I'll take the Republicans saying no. Let's leave these jobs for Americans. I'll take that. I'll take that. And yeah, since nobody's talking reparations, I'll at least talk about American jobs for Americans first. I'll take that. What's up, hoe ass nigga?
Oh, you talking to the people like that? Because I know you ain't talking to me.
I'm talking to you, bitch.
Nah, not like that. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, boy, but you don't talk to me like that.
I'm talking to somebody who can't do nothing about it. That's what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm 1,500 plus miles away from where you at now, but you damn sure wouldn't be talking that shit if I was in your face.
Man, if you was in my face, nigga, I'll slap your ass and put your beard down a motherfucking garbage disposal, and you wouldn't do shit about it but cry.
Man. Well, okay. I want to see who's man enough to help you do that shit, because you damn sure ain't gonna be able to do it by your bitch ass self.
Yeah, nah. Yes, I can.
Yeah, nah.
You been listening, hoe ass nigga?
Man, I don't listen to shit you say or do, bitch.
You talking real tough, dog.
Nigga, how else is a tough nigga supposed to talk?
Nigga, you ain't tough though, nigga. You fight. You fight like you got two left knuckles on your right fist.
Man, I use whatever side of the knuckles to beat your ass. No, I haven't. I was gonna tune in, but I had something more important to do, like take a shit. So I chose to do that. But I did see the banner. It was about hip hop Democrats, and I saw LL, I saw Snoop, saw all them. So I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm gonna get you up. I don't know if you saw when I first talked about Snoop. I don't know if you saw that Instagram video he put up about him saying don't vote for Trump. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
What you think about that?
Man, I mean, you know, Snoop is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Like, Doggy Style is my go-to album. Love all his music. That's where it ends. I don't listen to nothing Snoop say unless the nigga's rapping.
Hold on one second. Hey, misbehaving. If this platform is for the uneducated, then get your ass out of here then. The fuck you talking for? Bye. All right. Go ahead, Larry.
No, I was just saying I don't listen to nothing Snoop say unless he rapping, unless there's a beat behind it. Like I don't listen. I don't take I don't take political science classes from high school dropouts.
And in the video, Snoop said he don't even follow politics. So why would you listen to somebody who tell you they don't follow politics?
Well, that what that tells me is somebody handed that brother a check and said, "Hey man, please put out a video because we're having a hard time getting your demographic to the polls to keep us in office." That's what that tells me. Him and everybody else who's a rapper who's giving out fucking voting advice. Like, I don't listen to them niggas, man. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Ain't Snoop a felon?
Yeah, he is. Okay, so he can't even vote?
He can't vote. So why the fuck, nigga? I'm not finna listen to no goddamn crack dealer give me advice on how to bake a goddamn cake, nigga. That's not what you can't do. You can't do it,
nigga.
You could crack,
nigga. I'm like, I ain't about to listen to no goddamn Snoop Dogg talk about no goddamn voting, but I will listen to him talking about G's and hustlers. Yes, I will.
Absolutely.
This is for the G's. This is for the
nigga. If somebody beat my ass up and I was trying to figure out, okay, so how do I beat this nigga up? You think I'm finna call you and get some lessons on how to be tough? Nigga, you a cake ass nigga. You can't tell me how to fight. So why the fuck I'm gonna listen to Snoop talk about some shit he can't even do?
Larry, you might as well listen to me tell you how to fight because you can't whoop my ass. Okay?
Yeah, well,
I swear to God, dog, if we had a fight tonight, your ass is gonna run because you full of fright.
And this is for all the people who have deemed this broadcast non-educational or whatever. Hey, man, you don't have to watch this shit. Get your ugly ass off here and go listen to Roland Martin, bitch, or do something else. Like, fuck you talking about? You gonna get on this man video, on this man broadcast, and say this is non-educational or whatever fuck shit you had to. Bitch, this other broadcast. Go look at something else.
I swear to God, these motherfuckers be coming in. It be the people that go hard for the Democrats that really be thinking that they the smartest ones in the room. It be like, bruh, 2016, y'all said, okay, Trump didn't do shit. He literally didn't do nothing. And people have more money in their pockets at any other time than they did without him being, like I said, I'm not for or against Trump. I'm like, vote for the fuck you want to vote for. But I will tell you this, all those checks that I got had Donald Trump's signature on that bitch.
Hey, man, and they kept coming. Like, they kept coming. And then they stopped when Weekend at Bernie's got in the goddamn office. Them hoes, like, I got one check from his old ass, and it was less than the Orange Bastard's check. And I was like, okay, man, I didn't vote for this nigga, but this nigga's a hoe, dog. How you just gonna... Hey, man, this is what dog, you remember when they asked Kamala Harris, like, about reparations, and she said, I'm not gonna do anything for black people? No! I mean, when she said that shit?
Yep.
And now this bitch is throwing hip-hop parties in the White House, and she interviewing rappers and shit like that. Man, I hate this administration. I hate every part of it, dog. Get y'all asses out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here with all this stupid ass shit. They think they smart by associating themselves with rap. Wait a minute. This is how dumb they are. If they want the young people vote, why are they going to these old ass rappers, dog? Ain't no ain't no nigga who's just turned 18 jamming Snoop like that. No, this the Snoop is, like I said, I love Snoop, but ain't no kids listening to Snoop. That nigga's a grandfather to them, dog.
These niggas, these kids look at Snoop Dogg the same way we looked at Chuck Berry. We ain't listening. like that's nothing. The Democrats ain't went to not one rapper with the name Lil in front of them. You want to get to these motherfuckers? You better go to a little something.
Yep, little something, or a nigga with 3 letters in his name, NLE Chopper or NBA Young Boy. They ain't gone to none of these motherfuckers. They went to Snoop, LL, all these old niggas who really ain't rapping. LL ain't put out no new music to shit in damn near 30 years.
That means you know what's happening. That means the Democrats are not doing it well. You know. No,
oh, you fucking suck for that, dog. That was terrible.
You know what?
Oh, that was wow.
That makes them. You know what that sounds like in your voice? It sounds like you about to tell the Democrats, "Bitch, I'm gone. I'm through with you."
Okay, stop, dog. Can you please stop? Can we get back on topic, dog? I hate your fucking thing.
Yeah, bud.
Nah, bud. Nah. But yeah, the Democrats, they are fucking stupid and sorry and spineless and lame and weak. And they want everybody.
That means you should be a Democrat.
Scared. Man, I'm a nigga. I ain't none of that shit.
Nigga, you a sand nigga.
Oh, yeah, okay. They trying to drum up fear amongst the public. Like, hey, y'all, you know he might run again. Hey, this guy's gonna put all black people in concentration camps. Man, he ain't do none of that when he was in office. And I'm not for or against him. What I am for is entertaining me. Like, I'm selfish like that. If you can entertain me, you get a pass. And Donald Trump was very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't vote for him. I don't give a fuck about Trump. If he died tomorrow, I wouldn't give a shit. But that nigga on Twitter was greater than this administration, period, dog.
Period.
He was highly entertaining. Because it's all bullshit. I mean, it's all bullshit. But, nigga, if it's all bullshit, at least make me laugh. And he made me laugh on a daily basis till they got him up off of Twitter.
He did, man. What about Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I don't know if you saw those comments where Joe Biden called LL Cool J a boy and said his arms were bigger than his thighs. That's the other thing we talk about. What you think about that?
Man, Strom Thurmond, Dixie Craft. Like, that's what I thought. I'm like, boy, everybody thought he was just gonna jump in office and help out black people because you guys always had my back and we'll never forget about you. Remember when he said that? And then he forgot his name like 10 seconds later. Like, nah, it's obvious. It's obvious how he feels about us, dog. It's obvious how he feels about us. He called an icon boy, and then started roasting him.
Right.
Like he roasted him, dog. That's what our icon. He called him boy and roasted him.
Hey, Larry, this just came up in my mind. This just came to my mind, dog. Dude, you notice in the last 2 months, 2 white boys called 2 legends of hip hop a boy. Eminem called Melly Mel a boy. Now Joe Biden called LL Cool J a boy. It sounds like.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. That's what they think, dog. That's why I be going so hard on black Eminem fans. I'm like, boy, y'all some sucker ass niggas, dog. Y'all some suckers, and all these motherfuckers propping up Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Y'all some suckers too, because they don't let you know how they feel. Like they let you. Well, you guys have had our back, and we'll never forget about you. And then completely forgot about black people and gave Asians and Pacific Islanders all kinds of shit.
And
gave everybody else nothing.
And gave niggas a dime. What do old niggas say? And gave a nigga a red cent. That's what people say. Ain't gave me a red cent.
A red cent, not nothing. Like nothing, dog. I'm so ready for these motherfuckers to get up out of office, dog. I don't know who's gonna be in there, but I'm ready for these motherfuckers to get the fuck out of here, dog. So tired of looking at Kamala Harris, dog. I'm so tired of looking at this bitch. So tired of looking at her, dog. So tired of looking at Joe Biden slobbering and forgetting shit and falling asleep. Like, nigga, it's a wonder no other country has attacked us. Like, oh, look at they weak ass leaders. Let's get them. It's a wonder.
Right.
I'm so tired of this shit.
I'm tired of all this shit, man.
We're the greatest country in the world. They say with the worst goddamn leadership. How you gonna be great with some suck ass niggas lead?
Hey, that's some real talk. That's why I'm like. That's why I like when people say you a good dude. I be like, man, how you can't get a good dude out of a hoe ass nigga? Ain't no way in hell.
Well, I'm insulted because I'm a great dude, you bitch ass nigga. I'm a great dude, not just good. I'm great.
No, you ain't.
Yeah,
great at what?
You
great at being a hoe ass nigga. That's what you great at. You great at being weak as fuck, nigga.
Man, I'll kick your ass. Hey, y'all keep supporting Dewan B. Buy his merch, book your readings. Whenever he has a show, please buy your tickets and attend and heckle this bitch ass. I'll holler at all y'all.
Nigga said it, heckle me, nigga. Fuck you. Get off my goddamn phone. That was Larry. Yeah, man. Joe Biden is telling y'all niggas that he's a king of hearts. Joe Biden is a king of hearts. These king of hearts motherfuckers. Let's see, how old is he? He's in this. Yeah, Joe Biden, this motherfucker right here is a king of hearts. Watch out for him because he got that Jack of Diamonds and Saturn. I mean, the Jack of Spades and Saturn. That's the thief card. That's how you know the motherfucker's a thief right there. Jack of Spades and Saturn. Fuck Joe Biden. He even got whole ass cards. And you got niggas going over here fucking with him. And they going around talking about some. You got people over here saying, okay, what about Trump? Well, what about Trump? What about him? I'm not afraid of Trump. Not afraid of Trump. And you can't bully me into being afraid of him. Like, you have niggas come around, oh, you must be a Republican. Well, Republican these nuts and get Biden out of here. Go to breakthroughcards.com for your $50 Monday mini readings. Salute to everybody in my card reading class. I'm taking people for the card reading course. This next week is the last week to sign up for the full semester. After this, we'll be too far into the semester for you to sign up. But so if you want to take the card reading course and learn to read your playing cards, sign up right here. Email me info@dewanb.com. Email me. I got my Black American music tree. I got my all my merchandise on dewanb.com. And y'all gotta know that I got my documentary. What we gonna do with the documentary? This is what we gonna do. We're gonna have a live stream event for It's Bigger Than Hip Hop, the Black American Music Family Tree. We're going to have a live stream event. And on the live stream event, we're going to have 2 tiers. We're going to have general admission to come and watch it. And it's a fundraiser. I'm going to put it out for free after the event. So I'm letting y'all know right now. When I premiere the documentary, I'm going to put it out there as an event, as a fundraiser. It's still going to go out there for free. So I'm letting y'all know that right now. It's still going to go out there for free. But I'm doing a fundraiser live stream event Q&A so we can all watch it together. And then you guys can ask questions and make comments and leave comments, and because it's going to be a bigger thing. So I'm going to want your input to which directions to go for the season. And so, yeah, yes, if you want to see it, the short for free, the short will be available free on YouTube. But we're going to premiere it as a live event. And that way you guys can ask questions. You guys can, do all that. Y'all can ask questions. Y'all can leave comments. Y'all can do all that. So that's what I'm going to give y'all. Can I give y'all a quick little sample? Can I give y'all a quick little sample of what's going on with it? Can I give y'all a quick little sample? Quick little sample. Let me take that off. Take that off. Put that over here. This is what's going on with it.
Down in my heart, Lord, you know I love it.
You also had your work song. We're rhythmic people. When we work, we got work music, you know what I mean? And you also had your secular music at the time. We've always had music that talked about love, that talked about life, that talked about the agonies of life, that talked about the hardships of life. That's always existed. It wasn't just, oh my Lord, now I'm going to work and they're going to beat me to death. That was part of our existence. But the phenomenal thing about the Black American is, even though that is always, that has been part of our existence in America, we've never let that define us.
See, that's where we going with it. That's where we going with it. That's where we going with it. All right. So we're gonna do a live stream, pay-per-view event. That way you guys can ask questions and leave comments, and then we gonna go in and filming our whole first season. After that, we're going to go right into production with everything you guys contribute and be a part of. So we going there with it. We going there with it. All right. Now we doing the event online. So it's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be in LA. It's going to be in Portland, Maine, Portland, Oregon, South Africa, New Guinea, all at the same time. We're going to make it a live stream event. So we're going to all watch this together. And but for those of you who joined the live stream event, you're also going to get a copy of the outtakes too. You're going to get the outtakes. We're going to have outtakes. So you will get a little extra stuff. Yep. Well, y'all want to call in? What do y'all think about the Hip Hop Democrats? 323-744-7425. 323-744-7425. Are the Hip Hop Democrats, are they on our side? Are they on their side? Are they on nobody's side? What's going on? Bismarck T said, throw the trio on turbans and Haji Bobs. I gotta ask Larry to get me them turbans in, because I'm sure Larry has a collection of turbans. He has an assortment of turbans. I think Larry got 12 turbans in every color. Larry got at least 30 pink turbans. 30 shades of pink. I'm sure he does. Larry got rainbow flag turbans. That nigga got all the turbans. (323-744-7425). What do y'all think? I know I had people calling in earlier, but the phone lines were closed. Y'all want to call in? Call back now. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, DeJuan? This is Lorenzo. I'm calling from Aurora, Colorado.
Lorenzo from Aurora, Colorado. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man, about the hip-hop Democrats. I think they're definitely on the side of the system. They're not on our side. They're not looking out for what's in the best interest of us as a people. You know, they're looking for themselves, whatever little endorsements they receive to say whatever they said and are saying. Plus, what Snoop said don't even really make no sense when you look at it. He's talking about we're suffering, but we're suffering under the Biden administration. These are Biden's policies that are at play right now. This isn't Trump shit. So why are he trying to put it on Trump?
Like, black folks are going through something. That's how tone deaf we are. We're going through some of the worst times ever. We done lost the goddamn hood. Gentrification, massive homelessness, unemployment rate, money going to Ukrainians and not us. And he's talking about don't bring in the guy who at least gave us the money instead of the Ukrainians. That's crazy.
I mean, all across the country, bro. I mean, even in LA, you know firsthand, LA has one of the largest homeless populations in the nation.
Yeah.
And all across this nation, we have a spike in homelessness. They don't have any money or resources to apply to that, but they can apply all these resources to these illegals that's coming. It's like it's a plan to usurp this whole nation at play right now. Seriously.
That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me. Then when you look at Biden's incestuous ties to China and his son Hunter Biden and that laptop thing and these things that they're not reporting on, and you put two and two together, it makes you go, right?
Exactly.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. I got to take this other call.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the Cash App, Monique Perry. Appreciate the Cash App. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from? Oh, I guess the call back, caller. I guess I didn't answer in time. I thought I hit the answer button, but I guess I didn't. Or I did and you hung up. I don't know. Shit. We are in the 7 of Hearts year, folks. I've been telling y'all, 7 of Hearts year of exposure. Oh, I must also say, I must give you guys an update. My card reading was right. What did I say about the If you go back and look at my reading about this writer's strike, I talked to y'all about the writer's strike and actor's strike. If you go back to my video when I talked about this, I said the writer's strike, actor's strike is going to end sometime around the beginning of the fall. I said that in the cards, and guess what? It's over. Now SAG-AFTRA is going to meet within a few days and settle their dispute. They were hinging upon the writers. And yeah, what I told y'all in my card reading for the year, I said this is the year of crossing boundaries, crossing borders. This is the year of exposure. People's true intentions will be exposed. The people who are on some bullshit, the exposure is coming out, and we're starting to see it. These people that they be elevating, they give them 1 or 2 trinket rewards. And now it's time for these black folks to step and fetch and perform for the people who hate us the most. Who is coming out? So, yeah, man, sometimes I look back and be like, damn, I remember when I first started reading cards on this channel with y'all about a little over a year ago. I remember being nervous as fuck, thinking like, man, they gonna rock with me if I read cards. And don't get me wrong, a lot of my people who used to listen before I read cards, I noticed they no longer listen. But I found more people who do. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with a brother. Cause I be in and out. I got all kind of interests. I talk about politics, music, card reading, mental health. I be all over the goddamn place. History, sports, and y'all rock with me. So I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. But yeah, don't trip, people. They're throwing these people against the wall to see what sticks. They're throwing these degenerates like your Sexy Reds and your Suki Hanas and your Lil Nas X's and Christian Rock, whatever the fuck her name is, and Blueface. On one hand, they putting that stuff out there for the bullshit for our youth. And then for all of us that are older, they're taking those rappers. See, those are the rappers, the people that they're putting out now. Just like they put out all those rappers from our generation. And now we see those rappers that we all looked up to in some way, shape, form, or fashion, telling us to be down with people that hate us the most. Don't ever listen to nobody that tells you not to think, people. Think. I don't want you to think like me. Think like yourself. Just think. Use your own mind. Somebody put the thumbs down. That means there's somebody that don't like thinking for themselves. It's all good. I got 188 likes up in this bitch. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Appreciate that, Skewed Raider. But I appreciate the card reading students. All my clients. Get back with us tomorrow. And remember this. There are no perfect messengers. Only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. My name is Dewan. I'm out.